chain on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed with making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Play chain on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. How are we doing? Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We are back. And yeah, let's get it. New week, new opportunities. And yeah, looking forward to it. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. We are in a range on GJ. So hopefully GJ can put it into second gear here and get it moving during the week. But we'll trade accordingly. You know what I mean? So we'll have a look what's going on. As always, we'll do the analysis and all of that good stuff. Let me make sure I'm all systems go. But hope everyone is well. Hope everyone had a good weekend and did not do any BS at the end of the week, trying to short gold or something like that, before weekend ends. So yeah, hopefully you guys are fresh and ready, and rested up. So let's get this, what it's like. And yeah, let's go ahead and do the analysis. You thought I was going to say YouTube business, you see? Analysis first. So let's go ahead and do this. And yeah, let's go have a look at the weekly time frame close, right? Yes, Didier, indeed. Thanks, man. Weekly time frame close. I discussed this on yesterday's webinar with the exclusive. We went more into depth, but let's summarize it. And weekly close, not much information. We're closing in the range. We closed at support and we tapped resistance. We're not closing above support. We're not closing above resistance. We're not closing below support. Weekly is in a range and we're going sideways. We tap the top of the range, we reject. We tap the bottom of the range, we reject. But what we notice here is it seems to be price is picking more liquidity from the bottom of the range than it is from the top. Especially this wick here is a lot bigger than this wick here, and we have multiple wicks here just picking liquidity. So something's cooking, and we'll see what ends up happening here. The problem is it's like we're equally, rejecting the highs and rejecting the lows. It's kind of like this scenario here. We equally reject the highs, equally reject the lows, and then this candle tells you the resolution. But we don't have a resolution candle yet, so we have to wait for more information. Same story on the daily. We do have previous daily closing bullish here. I do like the way this closed. If this was normal trending market and I saw the daily close like this, rejecting these lows here, it would excite me. It would definitely excite me for buys, but I do have to consider we are in the range. I do think if we flip and break this daily high, I don't see any reason why we don't have continuation back to the top of the daily range here. But we can see, you know, selling the, you know, I'll show you on the charts, there is an option for sells today, but what makes me uncomfortable selling today is basically, you know, is all of this stuff here. You know, this is a lot of rejections here, and you know, this has to go somewhere. You know, this is definitely cooking something, and I'm uncomfortable selling towards that. It's kind of like someone taking a rubber band and shooting things towards the upside, shooting things like a spring, and then you're trying to counteract that. You know, you're trying to go and you know, dive straight into this, which I don't like. But since we're in a range, you know, we could basically try to play inside of the range if options do present, because, you know, there are some 20 pip ranges here and there, so we'll have to take it like that. But daily momentum is a bit more upside. 4-hour time frame, on the other hand, 4-hour time frame is closing bearish here at the top of this mid-range. So we are mid-range, we're playing between these two spots. I think sells make sense once the 4-hour time frame candle breaks its low here. That's where probably sells start to make sense. Otherwise, buys make sense once we get above the 4-hour resistance, looking to tap into the you know, weekly resistance area and full top of the range. This 4-hour resistance, I'll see what it's like on the lower time frame. But yeah, in Asian session, we've just been ranging here, ranging Asian session, and not much information from Asian session. I don't like these wicks like this. This is my problem. Even if we get a close below here, we're selling into a very heavy rejection zone. But when you look at it on the 15, it looks juicy though. It looks like a clean range here. So possibly sells below here can make sense, but quite aggressive with management on this trade. Trading in a range, probabilities are going to be slightly lower for us. You know, we're not normally, when price is trending and we have volume, we're looking, you know, up in the 80%, no problems. Now we can drop maybe 10% here just due to us being in a range. But the probabilities are the same from the bottom of it. Like if we're buying from the bottom of the range, that's a great spot. Like if we're, but the only problem where the probabilities start to reduce is when we are going sideways here, right? When we're going sideways is the problem here. So this is exactly where, yeah, this is essentially where, what's this called? We might have a little bit of inconsistency. For today, it's kind of like sells below the lows, buy above the highs. That's the only options I really see. And I'll be happy to give that a shot here, knowing the risks. I mean, we have a watch zone around 8 pips away. And then we have these wicks. Since these wicks did not react against this, I'm looking at just 182.500, which is 15 pips, 14 pips away. And then trying to get back up to this area here, which is this 15-minute resistance here at 182.585. You know, that would be my main target. What's very funny is we have similar ranges, right? 23 pips towards the upside, and for sells is around 20 pips towards the downside, 18, 19, yeah, almost 20 pips here. So similar ranges. I would like to, you know, the selling option here, again, you're selling into the, it's the exact same, the chart is the same. These wicks here are the same for on the 1 hour down here. You're selling into wicks, right? So it's rough. It's rough. It's something we'll just have to be a little bit cautious and maybe settle with being a bit more aggressive with chances when we get to break even, and being happy even if it comes back to stop us at break even and still continues. Be happy with us just being a slightly more cautious, because we are kind of sitting in a tough spot in the range. So, you know, ideally when we're trading a range, we want to be selling from the top, buying from the bottom. That's the easiest. That's the easiest way to trade a range. I think we've seen a lot of this in July as well. A lot of wicks on the bottom, but still went down. Yeah, but we also had the equal wicks from the top, man. Look at this. If you look at that, we had equal wicks from the top as well, right? Well, these look like wicks on a weekly, so we had equal wicks, but the problem is this is more liquidity from the downside than the upside. So it's 50-50 though, so this is why it's tough. But yeah, let's go have a look at gold. I know you guys are all excited about gold. Gold pulled back in the open. We do have a gap around somewhere here. I remember checking around on my broker. There is a gap from the open. I'll have to double check exactly. This is the one right here. This is the gap right here. So remember, this is a little bit of a gap here, so be careful about that. But go ahead, look at the daily time frame here. Previous daily, as we know, closed kind of weak. Bullish here, still above the resistance, but weak bullish. I was discussing in depth in the webinar how we need to break if we break these highs, 2002 is my target. So 2002 is the target for the week. popping up into 2002. Now, this is the structure we made on the 4-hour. What's going to be very interesting is if price starts to reject here and does not respect this 4-hour support, and we start to see a change of structure, that is where we can anticipate now to see maybe a deeper retracement down into the next 4-hour support before price makes a decision and potentially makes a full-on 4-hour range, right? We could end up having a big 4-hour range like this, but we'll need to see what price action develops and what basically happens from that. Otherwise, pretty simple. I'm not really touching gold inside of the range. It's a pretty tough spot to trade, especially with this gap here. So I'd rather see that gap sorted out. Once that gap is sorted out, then you can start to make decisions here. For me, I think there's easy buys above 1990, 9800, you know, to tap into this, especially if volume comes down. So I think gold, you need a little bit more information. Selling back below the range here is risky. I would not sell gold till at least you see a 4-hour change of structure. So gold sells really until you change structure. I would not sell gold. I would just be patient, and you can look to play this range here. So realistically, where we are now, there's no real range to trade. I think your next shot to trade gold is maybe this tiny range above 1981, which you have around 22 pips here to play with. Otherwise, you need more structure to form, maybe pop up to daily resistance. For me, I think buys only make sense above daily resistance. You're trying to replicate this type of move here, right? These closes above daily resistance like this to get upside, right? This is a gap, so you can't really count it. But my point is that playing in here is where you get inconsistency. Back above daily resistance, you probably have a little bit more clarity. As you can see, these candles fail. This candle did what these candles could not do, and then you got the continuation to this 4-hour. You could see a similar thing here. We start wicking, close above, and then that's your shot to go and play towards this 4-hour resistance if you're going to play the range. The easy trades are going to come back outside the range, and that's how I would personally play it myself. So, you know, it is Monday. You know, we do need a little bit of price action to see what's going on. We did have quite a crazy push on Friday, and gold has just been pushing crazy. So follow what's been happening until it stopped happening, which is 4-hour range breakout, 4-hour range breakout, and that's the way you want to play it, right? I'm not selling gold until you guys were asking me about selling gold back here. You guys asked me about selling gold back here. You started asking me, does this make sense to sell gold? And I just said I don't want to sell gold. I don't want to sell gold because I know the easy moves are going to be buying, and I'm going to keep on doing that until I at least see 4-hour structure change with a daily candle closing strong bearish. We have not had a strong bearish daily candle. All of them have been eaten up by the next daily candle. So as long as I see, and realistically, before I consider even long-term sells, I need to see a change of structure on the daily time frame. Something like this: pull down, pull back, and then break. That's where you get your easy move. Change of structure, easy move. So that's what I would be looking for. But yeah, that's basically the analysis here. This daily could flip here. That's a nice liquidity grab to the downside, so keep that into consideration. And yeah, that's the analysis. That's what I'm looking at. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis as always. Let me know if you guys did, and if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it to do the YouTube business. How much of us? We have around almost 500 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up as always on a Monday. If we could leave a like on the stream, get up to 250 likes, I would appreciate that. And yeah, you know the YouTube business, part of the game. And that's how it is, right? That's how it is. So yep, appreciate you all. News, yeah, we do have a bit of news. Today, Monday, we are clean, but Tuesday is a very heavy day. We have claimant change, we have PMI, heavy day for you, GBP on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Hopefully that's the catalyst to push us out of the range. We do have USD news pretty much all week. You know, we have PMIs, and then we have on Wednesday, we're pretty clean. Little bit of new home sales, not too important. And then basically GDP, and then PCE, you know. So yeah, Tuesday. Exactly. Personally looking for gold to dip into more prime support levels to go long. Yeah, that's possibilities, but yeah, you know what it's like. What we're looking at, GJ, pretty simple plan. Possibly sells below 82, 75, and buys above the highs here if we get above. Otherwise, if we crab here all session, then That's thanks, GJ. You know, that's a watching paint dry type thing. Can you look at GU, please? Yeah, no problem, man. I could have a look at GU for you. I'm not going to run down the analysis like I do on GJ and Gold. I'm going to just do it in my head, but tell you roughly what I'm thinking about. Still respecting this range here. Weekly time frame. Close, you know, kind of doji, but yeah, you know, closing, respecting the bottom of the range. I'm not going to... Wait, someone has a GU plan. Let's see his GU plan, and then I'll see if I agree. So basically, first I'm going to do the analysis, and then I'm going to see this GU plan, and let's see if it lines up. Let's see how the exclusive are doing. Are they learning? If not, ban. They have to pay double membership. So looking like, you know, mixed here, same as GJ. It's kind of stuck in its own range here. And if I was to look for trades here on, yeah, it's same, pretty much same as GJ you're looking at here. So I think sells below these lows makes sense. There's an option here, but buys is really tough here. Buys is really tough. There's no clean ranges. Maybe even above here, but we're not even fully bullish here. We're not fully bullish. Yeah, 5 pips, not really worth it. So yeah, mainly, yeah, you're kind of crabbing on GU, man. GU is not as clean as GJ. It's even worse. So probably you need close below here to continue down. And then upside is just crap. You probably need to get right out the range. You need to close above 1.21742 and get out of that. Let's see the plan. Yeah, get outside that range. Even this does not really good option. This as well, no clean candles. So yeah, it's just a mess. Hey dog, are you gonna start trading soon or what? Or what? Alright, I'm gonna pick or what. Let's see. What's your or what? I'm gonna start trading soon. Are you gonna move the markets? If you move the markets, I'll make money, no problem. If you make the markets move in the last 20 minutes, 1.4 pips, then I don't think I can do much, brother. Can't do much. You know, if you're going to make the market moves 1.4 pips, I can't do much. But if you give me 20, 15, 20 pip push, I'll make money. No problem. Hi Harry, may we ask how you are different from the past that is not profitable? What's the main thing you did to push to become consistently profitable? I became consistent with my method and stuck to it. You have to, it's a trial and error, and then you find something that works based on backtesting it, and then you refine it, and then you prove to yourself over a year that that works, and then you just need to discipline your emotions to follow the plan and not deviate from the plan. Anytime I deviate from the plan, I take a loss. Right? So it's very, very simple. Or if I try aggressively manage too early, I'll probably take a loss. And you'll make those mistakes. It's normal, man. It's normal to make those mistakes, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, you know, you just move on, and because you can trust in your plan long term. So the difference is that I would say I'm more confident in what I do. YouTube business people, let's get it to 200 likes. Yeah, if you would if you're enjoying the stream, get it up 200 likes, then I don't have to ask for YouTube business. It's really annoying to ask to like the stream. Or what is the definition of FOMO? FOMO is fear of missing out. So you see a move, you feel like you're missing that move, and you want to jump in as fast as possible. You know, and it might not make sense to jump in. Bitcoin to 60k in 2024, November to match the pump months, parabolic pumps ahead, BTC to the moon. This upside could make sense, but be careful. This might be a big pump up to have a correction. According to my analysis, the market will go down. Is it right? There's a possibility for both today. According to your analysis, if your option is only for the market to go down, then you probably have not considered the previous daily candle close in your analysis. Because if I told you that the previous daily candle close, if you could not see anything on the chart except this previous daily candle close, does this look like it's going down? Right? Lol, Antonio. Congrats on the 30k subs. Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate the support. Amazing. Now I owe you guys a webinar. Probably do that end of month, right? End of month makes sense to do that leading into next month. How do you avoid overtrading? Have discipline. I'm actually making a video on discipline. You guys will, next week will be another vlog video. You guys like the vlog videos? I'm making another vlog video. Oh, you're referencing the guy's comment? Well, yeah. Well, now I've answered anyone who wonders what FOMO is. Morning, algo. Still in some dangerous shorts, leverage on gold, hoping for to come back down before I get liquidated around 2k. My bot messed up the stop losses. My bad for trusting it. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Shorting gold at the moment it's tough, man. It's tough. You can't hope, right? You can't hope. You have to manage, right? You need to have a plan. Anytime, this is why. That means the bot was very badly coded, right? Your bot enters full margin. Well, it was badly coded, right? It has no... It's probably coded based on martingale strategy, right? If that bot kept adding position, probably added position as it goes up. But it's a tough spot. You know, it's nothing really you can do. Unless you have a plan to manage it. Unless you have a plan to manage it. So you have to make a decision, right? Is there a phase of fear of exiting position in hopes it does more or less? Yeah, of course there is. And that's why we stick to technical targets. When spots in private open, I probably open it on the 30th. So before the beginning of the month, Monday. Or I open it over the, yeah, on the Monday I'll probably open it. Or maybe the Friday, we will see, we will see. It's a little bit early, we will see. Hey Ziggy, hope you're well, brother. Let's have a look at your markups here. Should be similar to mine. Sells below here. Not below here, man, because you're selling right into a 1 hour support. Right, so you want to sell below the 1 hour support. Instead of being here, you want to sell below the 1 hour support. So mark this support here, and then your sells come below there. Right? That's how it would work. And this 4 hour here, just consider it the whole top of the range here. As we're in this messy range. Why is my pen so thin? Zoom, you messed up these days. Yeah, that's better. Bring back the old style. That was nice. Is London session the best time to trade? For my pairs, I do feel so. No, you're bad, man. It's good you sent it. Now you can adjust it. Imagine coding a bot to trade when you can't trade yourself. Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, I think the biggest problem with bots is that people think bots can do more than they can do, when in reality bots are more likely to do small gains. That's what I've seen them work the best in, just small gains. The ones that do these big gains, these flips and stuff, they all just end up messing up eventually. Yeah, it's like an additional. It could be on the side. Like, you don't rely on it. 1 month it could be break even. 1 month it makes 4%. I'm no stranger to the range of danger. Yeah, Antonio would be better to speak about this. Send me $50 for trading, please. What's $50 gonna do? If you don't have money, I'm gonna send you $50, and if you blow it, what happens? You're back to square one. You're back to square one. Is it advisable not trade on Mondays? No, we get great moves on Mondays, for sure. We just have to be patient. Can I have a quick look at Euro USD? No problem. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm 6 months into trading, but I have 6 different plays. I don't know which to become my main setup. Do you have this problem when you're starting out? I don't have 6 different plays. I have 6 different entries, but not plays. So yes, if it all follows the same style of price action, then yes, it's okay. But not 6 different strategies. That's a problem. Good morning. I think it is the best time to prepare for us the free webinar you pledged. Yeah, we'd probably do it the same time as stream because that's when everyone's available. Without AI, the human filter, no strategy can be profitable. Yes, because of markets adapting. Uh-oh, now we're gonna have a bot debate after stream. Okay, we'll see that talk. Oh, here's the captain in chat. Had a session with Harry on the Friday, rewatched the session all weekend, applied the logic today and caught 63 pips on gold. Damn, nice. Clean. What do you think about trading IRN? Well, I don't know because I haven't traded, so I can't give my opinion. Yeah, I didn't call it. I got sold on it. It's been doing 20% the last month. So it's going well, small trade scalping, and then messes up. Yeah, it's always the way, man. It's very common in this industry. Show all these great results and then messes up. It's very common, man. Very, very common. You're not the only one who would have got messed up with something like that. As I said, bots are not something to be pushing 20%, 30%. It's just a ticking time bomb, in my opinion. Every single bot that I've seen push those high numbers are ticking time bombs. You know? Because to push those high percents, they're risking a lot. Let me have a look at this Euro USD, as I got requested. Because the real bots are not public. The real bots take millions of dollars to code, and they can basically spread bet as well. And they have the real bots have a different strategy that can apply to any market condition, and it's way above what we use at retail, right? They have access to liquidity books and stuff like that, which make it really easy. We don't have access to liquidity books. All right, daily closing bullish here, 4-hour time frame mixed. Yeah, market's pretty much ranging this week, to be honest. This is the same thing. If we respect the bottom of the range and can get some change of structure out of here, there is potential for buys, but I don't like it. It's pretty messy. It sells, definitely not selling into the bottom of the range. This might crab here for a little while like this, and then you get breakout. Maybe above 1.05810 is an option. And yeah, you know. Yeah, Claudio, most people as well will not sell bots to the public because they'll be selling it to institutions and making more money. Why would they sell it to the public? I lost $5,000 using a bot. Never again. Sorry to hear that, man. Happens though, you know. You're out for today? Take care, Mackenzie, man. Lost 500 on crypto and I've been profitable BE since on Forex. Nice. Where do I live, bro? Dubai. Can you do a breakdown on Gbpjpy? I don't have Gbpjpy in this list, but I'll tell you what you can do. You can send it in the free group. I'll have a look at you. Since price is crabbing here, I'll have a look at you. Not at you, I'll have a look for you. Thanks for the thoughts on my situation. I should have asked you before investing in this. Yeah, man, these get rich quick schemes, these hopeful things, they don't last, you know? The maximum I've seen, you need to get in and get out fast. And normally by the time you make that decision, it's too late, you know? And you need someone to really vest it out. Make sure it's really good software and stuff like that, you know? But it's a lesson, man. It's a lesson. What's the link, Claudio? He's gonna send me, so I don't trust him. Sometimes he's serious, sometimes he's joking. Don't know what I'll open here. Have you ever watched Broker's analysis? No. It's serious, you like it? I'm checking after stream, man. I'm checking after stream. Get rich in 1 to 2 year scheme? Yep, I would say 10 years. Check my gold zones. The chart didn't load, man. Oh, there it came now. Cool. 1 hour sells below. Again, adjusted to the 15 minute. Right? Whenever you have it so close, you're not going to sell from here to here. So just adjust it. Sells below here, very risky. We just did I think you missed the analysis. That's why you're sending this. We just spoke about. I like your buys. Could be a good option here. Sells below here, be very careful. Right? Be very careful. It's too early. You need a 4 hour at least closing bearish before considering that. You opened a petition to get back Zoom tools to the old version? Ah, okay, I will like it. I'm Indian, please send $50. Why does making you Indian make me send you $50? Doesn't make any sense. We don't have bottom wick on GJ? Let me check on my broker, because that's the one that I reference. Why are the sells risky there? There's plenty of clean candles. Just because there's clean candles doesn't mean that it's a good trade. Right? Because let me show you. Just give me. I'm just checking the weekly on GJ, and then I'll show you. Holy crap. Have you guys ever gone on the weekly time frame and have drawing tools on? Not drawing all the trades you've taken? That is insane. That is crazy. Look at this. Look how many trades there are. Tell me you love to trade GJ without telling me you love to trade GJ. Yes, there is no bottom wick. It could make a bottom wick at any time. So we have to consider it. You are right. Yeah. Is there a gap on GJ? The good thing is the bottom wick is right here, so it's very, very close. You don't see it on Zoom. Oh, that's interesting. I'll show you guys after. That's weird, you don't see it on Zoom. You can see it on YouTube though. So gold, man. So with gold, the reason you don't want to sell below here is because you don't want to sell gold. Look, selling gold has not been a profitable strategy here. So until we at least have a candle closing bearish, which still I don't trust, you need to break structure to sell gold before I even consider selling gold here. Just because there's clean candles, it doesn't make doesn't mean that we can sell here. It's a very risky option. If anything, you need to see price close below, make resistance, then only you can consider selling. Trading Pepperstone is my first time to connect to. However, notice, yes, exactly. That's the problem with Pepperstone. Very messy. I assure you guys, not all Indians are like that. Yes, I know. Today market's just ranging. Yes. About bots, one of my personal experience. Here we go. I had a bot once trading live 3.5k, taking 0.2 lot. Well, yeah, that's very safe. One day I contacted support because I got a license problem where trades. They solved me the issue. After 2 days, it took a 2.9. What? And made me margin call. Love those cheat market bots. So yeah, there you go. Looked nice and safe. And of course, took the trade 1 a.m. And they probably ask you to sign up with a broker they're affiliated with, right? Probably on what's the affiliation? You have some program that if you sign someone up and make them lose money, or they sign up to a broker and deposit a certain money, you get paid that money with the idea that they lose. That's why you only want to be with trusted people who use a IB program. Volatility is different from volumes. Yes, volume is just a time of volatility. Volatility is volume as a whole. Means price is moving. Morning from Nigeria. I have gone through your thunderstorm and candle wicks video. Thank you so much. I also saw your new video yesterday. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Hey bro, just joined. Have you done analysis on gold? Yes, we did in-depth analysis beginning of stream. Do you believe there is a stop loss hunter? No. No one cares about your 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, $500,000 account, $500 account. No one cares about it. They have bigger fish to fry. But yes, if you are putting your stop losses too tight, they will get hit. The 0.2 lots were fixed in their settings. Yeah, that's fishy, man. That is wrong. Referral links are commission based, e.g. per lot traded. Nope. You're wrong. People have, you are also right and wrong. But understand this, that referral links only if they're following an IB program. But if they have an affiliate link and they ask you to sign up so that you get, and to deposit money, there is some programs, I forgot the name of the program. Someone in chat, can you remind me the name of, Antonio should know, the programs where they will pay you money if you make someone sign up and deposit money with the idea that that person should lose money. A lot of signal groups do it. They're B-book, yeah, but many old brokers run originally on B-book. They're not going to A-book a $200,000, $500,000 account. It doesn't make sense for them to put that into market. But yeah, at the end of the day, only IB programs, you will get a slice of the commission. Right? Only IB programs, you'll get a slice of the commission. But the other ones, when they do this, that's why some signal groups say sign up with my broker and join my signals, and then they send losing signals so that they make money from the broker. It's a little dirty industry. That's why be very, very careful who you trust, and stick to the big brokers, stick to guys who you can trust in here, because maybe your best intentions are not at the foremost, right? Which is very, very unfortunate, and it's something I don't like, you know. And this is why I think it's fair to have a IB program where you're paid part of the commission for referring the broker, but anything else, it's dirty, you know. Don't be doing that. Lol, Antonio. Had one who wanted me to deposit to Vantage. Yeah, CPA programs. That's the one. Yeah. Depositing to a brokerage is not a problem, you know, but it's the problem is a CPA program where they're trying to get you. It's just you have to make sure that they're very commission per acquisition, exactly. So they're being paid for signing people up instead of being paid for them taking profitable trades. So like a Ponzi on an MLM, it's not a Ponzi. It's more of an idea that they're signing up unprofitable traders. They're signing up unprofitable traders with the idea that that trader will lose the money. That's the goal. When you gonna trade? When I told you, bro, when the last time you asked me that question, let's see how much the market has moved since that point. 0.3 pips. Oh, we have moved 0.3 pips. We are rocking. Exciting times, guys. Exciting times. 0.3 pips. Harry, can you take a trade now? I'm FOMO. Actually, yeah. If you just press buy or sell right now, you'll probably be pretty safe, right? Because nothing's happening. You barely lose money. And then after I say that, someone does it, and some Japanese intervention comes in. Wait now, watch. Goldinium did it. Japan intervention. 3, 2, 1. What do you think of Raja Banks? I don't think anything of Raja Banks. Because it's not my opinion. I hate people giving opinions. If I knew him personally, then I'd say he's a good friend. He's someone who you know, I speak to. But no, I don't have any opinion. I respect everyone in the industry. I respect everyone's style. I respect everyone who is profitable. So I don't have any opinion. I don't say someone's bad, someone's good, because it doesn't affect me. I'm trading what I want to trade, and anything else doesn't affect me. So it won't do anything if I say he's good. It won't do anything if I say he's bad, because it won't affect the way I trade. And that's my goal here, is just concentrating on things that affect the way I trade, because that's why I'm here. When it comes to CPA offers for, you might get paid off your client minimum deposit. Yeah, exactly. Which is fishy, because that's all B-book, right? That's why it's better an IB program. That's why if I want to affiliate with a brokerage, it's because they are offering something to me that other brokers cannot offer, in terms of support to my community, support to you guys, something like that. I'm not interested in CPA programs. I'm interested in being part of something where I can trust. That's it. That's why you don't see me quick to affiliate with a brokerage. And if I do, it's because they offer something and I think it could be useful. You know, it's a very common question, and that's why, you know. What's your strategy? Price action based strategy. I trade based on price action. Will these sells come through, guys? What are we saying? We get volume for sells? Go buy Nasdaq sell, running on weekly trade. Good luck. Why do people withdraw their money to BTC instead of cash withdrawal? Because they're trading on a crypto-based broker. They're trading on a broker that operates in crypto. They don't have the legal registration to operate in cash, so they operate in crypto. That's why they withdraw in crypto. For me, I withdraw to my bank account. Both is the same, because at some point you have to convert it to cash, and then, I mean, that's all dependent on how they sort that out with their tax accountant. Good luck on GU, man. How long have you been a trader? 3 years plus, man. What do you think best to trade, AU and GU? AU is good, you know, basically it's good. AU is a slow pair, so you can find moves Asian, you can find moves London, you can find moves New York. I would recommend Any of those, to be honest. Really, Asian market normally range as a whole, but since you have the AUD, you can get some moves in there. GU is a good pair in London or New York. Whatever fits your time schedule better, you pick. Exactly, Ashi. What broker do I use? IC. My heart started trembling when you said intervention. You actually took a position? What happened to EU? Bit of a dump, I think. Yeah, it's dumping down to the bottom of the range. Look at that. Very small though. 4 pips, guys. Relax. There's nowhere you can sell into. You know, this is all rejection zone. Be very, very careful selling into here. Maybe we can get sells below the range. What time is it? 10:19. Euro AUD. How many pairs do you trade, man? I recommend you stick to 2 pairs. I don't have Euro AUD on the chart. Not trading every pair, learning. What's this, 15? What's the bias of the pair? Instead of just sending, remember you did this last time, you just start sending random markups, right? Write the bias, write the plan, right? What is bias on this? Is bias bearish? Is bias bullish? Where's your 15-minute levels? There's no 15-minute level, no 1-hour levels you marked. What are you looking for? Because if you're looking for buys, then you don't need to mark selling zones. If you're looking for sells, you don't need to mark buying zones. How much money did I deposit when I started trading? Was it large capital or small? The first time I deposited large capital. How long till you became profitable? Learning curve? I would say you probably need... profitable took me around a year. Took me a year to become profitable. Consistency, 2 years. Because you need a year to prove that you're consistent. What risk to reward do I use? Whatever the market gives me. Normally it's more than 1 to 1. So if your broker's IC and your trading views will wonder what will be okay in terms of exact price. Well, whenever I enter, I'm looking at my broker, and my broker's on MetaTrader. But the charts look the same. It just might be off by, you know, a little bit here, but that doesn't matter because I enter based on my broker. Give me a sec, I'll be back. Just going. 1 sec. Thanks. If I only knew that, I did not change my TradingView source to Pepperstone. It messes up the drawings. Yeah, exactly. If you're entering on MetaTrader, it doesn't matter. Let's go, GJ. Do something. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. Get the likes up to at least 400, 700 of us in here. You know the drill, guys. Definitely help support the stream. On the road to 1,000 viewers. We're pretty close. You know, I think we'll hit it, guys. I think we'll hit it. Pretty cool number. 1,000 people watching. I like that. So you still have 6 months of losing? No. My journey took longer because I was trying this strategy, trying that strategy, doing this, doing that. So I think if you have the correct guidance, you can be profitable in even 2 months. 2-3 months you can be profitable. The problem is that consistency will take time, because consistency also comes from experience. So you can be profitable. Your first 6 months, you'll probably end up break even, just based on emotions. If you're super good at controlling emotions, then you'll probably make money. If you're not good at controlling emotions, that's your next step. As Claudio says, how long will it take you to be profitable? How long will it take you to discipline yourself? That is the question. Line at 0.75 because of the 1 hour, man. You can see it on the 1 hour. Boom, right there. Harry made me profitable in 3 weeks. Yeah, there you go, a month, right? So now the consistency we need to test over time. But as long as you control emotion, you're gonna keep killing it, man. I like it. For most people, learning the discipline is way harder than learning the skill. Yes, this week I have a video coming out on discipline. You'll like it. Streaming with MetaTrader would probably increase views to over 1K. I don't like the way MetaTrader looks. If I'm trading by myself, I don't trade with MetaTrader in front of me. I only use it to take trades. Teach us how to apply signals in MetaTrader 4? No. That's the worst skill you can learn. If you have to learn how to execute on signals, you're not in a good spot, man. Be very, very careful, right? Be very careful. Don't be going, you're gonna get messed up long term. Spreads usually affect a scalper? Yeah, big time. You want your spreads pretty tight. Do you have different accounts to implement trading strategies that are diametrically opposed? I don't have opposed strategies. I used to have a swing account, but then if I swing, I just swing on my main account now. I don't really mind. Why would you not connect your Tradingview with your broker? Because my broker doesn't connect to Tradingview. Oh yeah, gamble account. I do need to open one of those actually. How do you place a trade while playing over Tradingview? I use my phone as like a trade executor. I just press the button on my phone and then I have my Tradingview up here. Not Tradingview, my MetaTrader terminal up here if I need to manage it. Should make a video on why all clean candles not good trading zones. Well, most of them are. But yes, I could talk more into LTAs is what you're asking. Did you ever take signals in Korea? It took me 3 years to realize it's not good long term. No, I realized very quickly that I'm someone who wants to I'm quite stubborn and I want to be good at something. So signals was not going to make me good and I was stubborn to do that. And also, I had people who had taken signals before and all of them lost. And I realized like, okay, if this guy is so profitable, why is he charging $125 a month for signals? Like, surely wouldn't he just invest that capital somewhere else or offer more value? Why is his value only contained into signals? It was like, bit strange. Like, why wouldn't he open an investment account at that point? So, and then what I notice is that a lot of these signal providers, they send like 3-4 trades a day and you miss it. Like, literally, you guys miss trades when we're live on stream. You miss trades and I'm here discussing for hours about the potential trades, because it's too fast to enter. So how are you going to enter signal, calculate your risk, do this, and most signal groups, this is what you'll notice. Most signal groups, they hold big stop losses, right, to protect themselves. What phone are you using for trading? Man, just an iPhone here. It's not a phone specifically for trading. Make a video about small fun account gambling, how to gamble for fun on Zulu currency. Yeah, maybe the gamble account. I don't want to encourage that. That's at a stage where I rather put that money somewhere, but you know, sometimes you can have fun. Henry, my name's Harry, by the way. I am from Malaysia. Can I learn a personal coaching class from you? Can you learn do you want a personal coaching class? When I open it, possibly. If you write a good application, then yes. One-on-ones, yeah, I might open soon. I'll see. Depends on my time. $70 pips top 5 pip target. Bro, if I ran big stop losses, win rate would be above 90%, man. All of the look, except let's go calculate how much my win rate would be if I just ran big stop losses with the same target. Let's go calculate here. So this loss here was I did believe played out. Let's go have a look at this. Would have played out with big stop losses? Let's see if I can remember. I do think this did play out though. I do remember this playing out. So this trade would have played out, and then I started noting it. I started noting it down. Right? This loss here, 9 pips. That didn't play out, so we're still 95% win rate now. This loss here, 7 pip push and profit did play out. Managed 4 pips. I'm not even going to consider this. This minus 16 did play out. And this last loss that we took, look, TP was hit here on this one. This last loss that we did take, it hit TP, but I managed it early. It was a mistake from me. So if I were to run huge stop losses, then win rate would be 90% plus. But if one of those stop losses get hit, it's taking back months worth of profit. When I get one stop loss hit, I take away one trade worth of profit, less than a trade. And it depends what I risk on that trade, because most of these losses here, like for example, the last one I went half risk. This win here, I was risking 3% on this one here. 2.5%, 3%. This loss, I risked 1%. So I made around 3.5% here. I only lost 1% here. So it's all relative. You have to understand the situation. The context. That's what I'm trying. For example, the candle closed above certain resistance, but the candle previous has a long wick above. Would that be to enter the wick of the candle close high? No, as long as it closes above the resistance, like even if it's wicks like this, and the candle, and we're right here, like next to it, then I'd be a little bit cautious. But if it's just something like this, you still enter break of the current candle high. 182 4-hour, but you did not mark it. Is it because you're not? Yeah, because it's not an area of interest for me. I'm not trading before 300. So I'm not buying before 307, so it doesn't matter. My plan is to buy above 346, so anywhere in here I don't need to mark it. I'll just take the level where I want to trade above. Would definitely apply for a one-on-one. Yeah, man, I will let you guys know if you're not joined the Discord, be sure to join the Discord, because that's where I'll open it. I might open one-on-ones, but not the program just yet. That's very intensive, and that's where I need to allocate time. And at the moment, working on other things, and yeah, as I said, when I do the program, it's not something to pay me, it's just to pay for my time. There's a big difference. People out here be selling all this stuff, to make them an income, but for me it's just being paid for my time, which is how business works. Otherwise I would be running one-on-one sessions, 1,000 of them, to pay me enough. Yeah, for me, the way I manage my stop loss is just putting it in logical places. At the end of the day, I don't everyone has their own style. Some people like to run it super tight, but then they get less trades. Some people like to give their trades more room, which I respect, because they expect to have a higher win rate. So is this a valid entry? Where's the entry? You're sending a chart? Yeah, this is valid. Wick fill. This would be a wick fill entry. You know, this is kind of like setup 3 close above. Yeah, with volume, this is fine. You're relying on this previous candle closing above this zone. If you looked on the 5-minute, this would be like a thunderstorm. If you saw this on the 5-minute, it would be like a thunderstorm. Is there any specific pair you suggest when getting into Forex? Trade a pair that someone around you who is better than you is trading, so you can compare your analysis. You always respect viewers, even they ask some same question. That's cool about you. Thanks, man, for sharing. No problem. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I enjoy having people around me. I enjoy, you know, helping people out. It gives a level of satisfaction that money cannot buy. It's nice to progress with others and see others progress. And it's nice to share my experience, and you know, it's just how I am. You know, I like to share experiences and stuff like that. You know, I think it's useful for others, and people who vibe with me can enjoy, and then I get to build a nice community, which has always been my goal. Good day from Australia. Nice. We have some Aussie gangs in here, huh? Few Australians, actually. Appreciate you guys showing up. Will you consider making a boot camp? I've been watching you for a while. You're killing it. Thanks, man. Thanks. If it's something people want, we can look into that. No problem. If it's something people will benefit from, I definitely would structure a boot camp in a way that's very, very, very structured. And I wouldn't do like this a 3-day boot camp. No, I would probably do a 4-week boot camp. Yep, I would probably do a 3-week boot camp, not a 3-day boot camp, be a 3-week, you know, 1 session a week, and then in the between those you have tasks to do. I would run it like that. But if it's something people want, you know, something maybe we could do towards the end of the year when the markets are not doing much, because again, my main focus is I want to be trading, and if doing a boot camp is taking too much time, then I don't want that to take away from my trading. But yeah, it could be definitely a possibility if that's something. Not 3 month, 3 week, man, 3 week. Coming to Dubai in December, need some inspiration, and also will be my first visit. Excited. Yeah, man, you're welcome to come to Dubai, of course. And what you need inspiration with? We would love that. I mean, yeah, we could do a survey of how many people are interested in it. All the updates I'll post in the Discord if that ever happens. So if you guys want to keep updated on whatever's happening new, be sure to follow my Instagram and join the Discord, because that's where I update. If I open slots for one-on-ones that people ask to join, that I all do. When I announce when the private group is closed, everyone keeps asking me when is it going to open. If you're in the Discord, you will have an announcement, and then you can act and join if that's something you're interested in. You know, so that's where you're going to find out. So definitely join the Discord. The link is in the description, and make sure to follow my official Instagram, not the scam one, because there is scam ones. I have found out people have DM'd me saying that there are scam Instagrams. So this is my official one, Tradesharpe. Get this up to, look, 300 followers. If only 300 people in here followed, we'd be 4K, which would be cool. So I'd appreciate that. And yeah. Here's the original link. Don't follow the scam profile. They did work out. We had JPY intervention here, and then there was just lack of volume. The first option I managed early. was a mistake of mine to manage early. Many people close break even, and it should have been a break even trade for me, but unfortunately I managed early. That's what happened. Followed? Great, great. Bro, pretty much every day I have a fake version of you trying to add me on Discord. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. These guys, they're just lifeless. I don't trade the same as you, but I respect your strategy, discipline, and what you teach. I watch for the company at night and enjoy the message and what you teach. Hope the people appreciate you. Thanks, Ashi. I appreciate the support, man. And yeah, hope people are benefiting from this and appreciate it as well. And they don't get sick of me asking for likes to support the stream, because then more people would benefit it. Even if we managed the first one, we would have got the second one, set up 5, close above weekly support. Yeah, and then we would have got screwed by the Japanese intervention. So we were determined to lose that, right? The only way, and this depends on your broker, because look, the only way you would be safe in this trade is if you put your stop below this low here. But the problem is that on this low even got broken on some brokers, right? Look, so this probably would have even stopped you out. So really there was no way this intervention, the news that came out would have messed you up, but the setup played out perfect. And then of course, you know, so this was really nasty, very nasty, you know, but the plan was exactly correct, you know. But even if you ran the 30, you'd have to run like a, you know, you just have to be lucky to run maybe like 3 pips below the low so that this wouldn't have stopped you out with the spread. But even during the news event, this is a 1 minute candle here, right? If we look at this candle, guys, this was a 1 minute candle. You know, came out of nowhere. So yeah, that's how it is. That's what happened to me, and I considered it a liquidity grab, so I entered right back. Was this FOMO? No, it's not FOMO, but because it still follows the plan. The only thing is if you've breached the plan, like you've taken a loss, 2 losses in a row, that's where I start to see a problem, because now you're kind of trying to chase that. But if it's like you've been stopped out and you still trust the plan, yes, you can jump back in. The only thing I don't agree is to do that on a Friday, because if that ended up being another loss, then you've just given back all your Friday losses for Friday. So for me personally, whenever that happens, I just walk away. Yeah, for me it was reinforcing. I liked it, but the problem is that even if I stuck to my plan, stop loss below these lows, even with a 30 pip stop loss, this news candle would have come and tapped us out. So realistically, this is just an unfortunate event, and this is why I put a note here on the stream journal. This trade should have not been a loss. You know, we should have managed it at break even here, and it was just a tough day. Like, that's a day where technically I have done nothing wrong, you know. I was even trying to add positions at the bottom of the range, and then when this came, I'm just like, I'm leaving it, because I don't know what's coming next. You know, you've seen what previous JPY intervention has done on the charts. It's not fun, right? This is not fun. We're lucky it was a small one. It's just uncertainty, and this is how you mess yourself up on a weekend, right? You go into weekend, and then you give back profits trying to play one idea. But happy to see the plan play out. I know that I was right, and that's what I that's the main thing for me, is that if I know I'm right, that means that my plan was right and this was just something unfortunate. Looked like a fair liquidity grab. Yeah, it was a Japanese news. It was Japanese news, came in, boom. For real, man, was up 2% today. It should have stopped trading, and now you're down 1.5%. Yeah, that's why I like the 1 trade rule, right? 1 to 2 trades, call it a day. Labeled as an FU wick. Yeah, that was definitely an FU wick. Just joined your Discord group. Cool. Free to join, pretty easy to get in. Just make sure, you know, if you're joining the free Discord, that you don't accept friend invites. I'm not gonna send you a friend invite. It's not me. Okay, now we're getting some volume into the markets here. JPY sitting at intervention zone. Yeah, that's a little bit worrying. I think that's why we've seen not heavy movements, because people are not layering on positions because of USD JPY sitting at that 150 level. I do think we will see a heavy intervention at some point. It is sitting at that scary zone where we always see the heavy intervention. Look at this last intervention. That's definitely a big problem. We have one here. We have one here as well. It's risky trading JPY actually at this zone, because at any time one of these interventions could come in. You know? Yeah, this 150 is no comprende, this zone. You know, this is not... It's very risky. That's the only thing that worries me. We just have to hope that there's not too much slippage if we get caught in an unfortunate situation, but it will just have to be something we deal with. I have never seen a JPY intervention happen at London Open. That's why I'm trying to trade just pre-London and at London Open, because I've never seen a JPY intervention happen at those times. And if it does, that's what I would call a little bit of a manipulation there. That's how I know we've been a little bit. And they're not manipulating us retail traders. No. This will manipulate the Gbpjpy banks as well, for sure. London Open to come and put an intervention, mess up a lot of people. What is intervention? They buy up the yen to increase the price between the yen and the dollar, because the yen is very weak against the dollar and they want to help it out. So they buy it up. For real, I just joined and I got a friend request from your clone. Ugh. These guys are lifeless. Goldinium, can you check if they're in the chat? Like if there's any doubles of me? And ban them. You traded Solana for fun in the weekend? I owe you a lobster, Harry. Tell you, price action is king, man. Price action is king. Thanks, man. They join all at once? Yeah, it's so annoying. We need to code a bot for the free Discord to ban these guys. I wonder if they make money. Yes, I've got DMs saying that they've been scammed, and I've said, how you been scammed? You know, it's like, it's a shame though, you know. Straight 5-minute push here, man. Straight 5-minute push. Would like to see some form of pullback before closing above. But once this candle closes above, London Open candle, it will be as well. 1 hour will be closing above resistance. 4 hour will be breaking highs. Could be interesting. We shall see. Daily is flipping now. So this could be considered the bottom wick of the daily. You look like my calisthenics coach, 100% copy of him. What's his name? Well, I don't know if is he someone popular? All banned. I'll go ban them again in 15 minutes. Imagine how many accounts they've made. At some point, they'll all stop because all of the Tradesharpe names will be used, right? Tradesharpe dash, Tradesharpe this, Tradesharpe that. But still, you can't rename. Oh. They'll come up with Tradesharpe Dubai 001, yeah, 002. Oh yeah, they'll use 01, 02, 030. Damn. These guys are lifeless. Tradespark. We'll see Tradesharpe next. Tradesharpe. His name is Krill TDOSEV. He has Instagram. I'll see if I think he looks like me. He's not a copy of a coach. Your coach is a copy of him. Tradesfarm. Yeah, man, we'll see all of these shit come out. Tradesharpe. Damn, man, now we get all these names. Let me see if he looks like me. What's his name? Krill. Can't find your coach, man. DM him to me. Alright, GJ. 9 minutes for GJ to close above. I do need a close in this instance. I do need a close. If this just pushes straight through, then that's a little bit nasty of GJ. I have to say that's a little bit rude. I think GJ could have been a little bit kinder to us. But it is what it is. 5 minutes, not enough, man. This is a zone we've wicked every single time. How long are you gonna be live for? We'll see. Normally I live for after London Open. Until something, unless I'm not gonna, if like a setup comes and it's like 20-30 minutes till the setup comes and we're after London Open, then I'll just call it. Otherwise, normally I do this. I mean, the TS starts with being divided and ends up coming together. What do you mean? Oh, the animation on TS, it is really beautiful. I like it. I just wonder why you don't think the animation should be on reverse. Well, Tradesharpe is because it comes, the sharp like a blade coming through it. That's why. Uh-oh. Maybe this 15 minutes just gonna rip here. If it rips without us, that sucks. 8 minutes we have to wait. What a game of patience. We do have this resistance as well here. The best thing about Forex trading, having run into your mentor setup, is good. Where are you putting SL? Below the 15 candle if it was to chill. This is a situation where you can't even take a thunderstorm on it since you have a 1 hour close. You can, yeah, we can take a thunderstorm, but it doesn't look likely that the thunderstorm will happen. If a thunderstorm does happen, we can consider it. But at this point, after so many wicks, I rather just wait for a close above, because this could easily end up like one of these wicks. You've seen it last 2 minutes. No, thank you. Can you explain what you're waiting for in 8 minutes? Potentially for this 15-minute candle to close above my orange line at 346, and then to try find an entry depending on how it closes. If it closes too deep, around 400, it's a bit too deep, I'll have to wait for pullbacks, or I'll have to wait for above 438 to trade the next range. Luckily we do have two ranges here. The second range is also tradable at 14 pips, And this current range we're working on, you know, we have a little bit of room here. You're making pizza right now? Nice. Yesterday, fake sharp DMs telling me to invest $500 and he'll make it 5,000. Yeah, that's an age-old scam. Very, very common. Not the best one. Give me a sec, guys. Be back before this close. Get ready for London. Just gonna call the liquidity providers and tell them to relax GJ. It looks like they don't care about my phone call, eh? Do you actually have a Porsche? No, I have an Audi. Where does it say I have a Porsche? There's a big long lecture before that explaining that this was me experiencing the Porsche. If you could call Porsche and tell them to give me allocation, maybe it's a different story, but... $911 ST GT3. Tiff Nadell took me around Alton Park in a GT3. Scary? Fun. Do you reply or read your Instagram DMs? Yes, I do actually. I do that. I don't reply to them immediately because sometimes I'm busy, but I reply to them. I reply to all of them because I remember when I started and I would ask, you know, someone for something, no one replies. They don't care because they think, oh, I'm better than you. But no, if I have time, I'm gonna reply. There's no reason why I shouldn't reply. If you're asking me stupid things, you know, then no. And please, the number one thing that annoys me the most is when someone DMs me, hi, how are you? It's like, this is an ultimate time waster. Don't DM someone, hi, how are you? And leave it like that. Send your whole thing you want to ask them in DMs. Hey, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. I was just wondering if la da 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 da. Otherwise, you know, it's just full headache. It's a full headache. This is exactly why we wait for closures, right? Last 2 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Where would your stop loss placement be if you were to close above 300 London close? Below the 15 would be fine. Hover it somewhere around here. Around, you know, 287, 285. Something like that. Has to close above though. No, the highs are not tested. Highs are at 82, 430. So we're okay still. And if it closes above would be quite nice actually. We would have like a thunder. Another wick rejection, yeah, that's why we wait for closures. Everyone FOMOs on the 5, wait for closure. And if this 30-minute and 1 hour doesn't close above, or doesn't even close above this resistance, damn, that's tough. Because now we're just closing back into the range. You like the DM, can I ask you something? If someone just does that, I just like the message, just to say like whatever. Like you ask me or you don't. How many liters of water do you drink a day? I think I put down around 5 liters. You know, water is super important, especially living in a hot country. And it, you know, it's good for the digestive system. And I just, you know, talking a lot, since I'm talking, it makes you thirsty. Only problem is you have to go to the toilet often, but that's okay. Come on, 1 minute close above. Give us something exciting. We want to take a trade. Don't be boring and close back in the range we've been in all morning. But this is where you see how annoying it was watching this just push. We were like, oh, this sucks. This is going to keep pushing. You know, but now we're happy because we followed the plan. And this is why I followed the plan, to avoid situations like this. Because now if I took a trade that was not following my plan because I saw price pushing and I'm like, oh, it has to break out now. We've been ranging all morning. Look, I'd be stuck in drawdown now and probably a losing trade. Right? But I'm not stuck in anything because nothing followed my plan. I have not missed anything. Nothing's changed for me because I'm sticking to my plan that I know works long term. And this is the difference. Does Dubai water taste different? Actually it does, yeah. It does because it's desalinated water. Oof. Okay. 1 hour close here, back inside the range. 30-minute close back inside the range. 15-minute back inside the range. And 5-minute candle back inside the range. The plan still remains the same. Right? The plan still remains the same. We need a close outside of 300 or a close below 82.75. I'm waiting for this 15-minute close. If this 15-minute does not do any business, we'll call it. Looks like news. No, it wasn't news. This is London Open, guys. London Open. London Open power. No news. Water is good for digesting lobsters. Yes, every food. Please do tell when you open your one-on-one coaching. Will be told in Discord. So be sure you're following on Discord. Patience. It's all about patience. Yeah, exactly. If you weren't patient here, now you'd be in a nice loss. That would have been an easy loss here. Took buy on the 5-minute high. You would have bought here. Oh, yeah, I'm smart. I'm up 3.6 pips. Nope, not today. Minus 14 pips. Bye-bye. Oh, why did that fail? Well, you didn't wait for a candle closing above. You bought into exactly what all of these candles did. And I want to trade something that all of these candles did not do, which is close above. You cannot go wrong with a water bug dipped in butter. What's a water bug? Think the daily support needs to be tested? It doesn't have to be, man. This could be the bottom wick already. Are you French? No. Is Dubai tax now 9% if you're generating a million dirhams worth of revenue? Then yes, you will pay 9%. But it depends on where that is coming from, right? You need to get an accountant to make sure to audit, and then you can adjust that. Did you see Dongo? I don't know what Dongo is. London Open liquidity grab, bearish New York trend toward hopefully high, low, high, high. We will see. Like a lobster and shrimp, the ocean's insects. Oh, yeah, I haven't had that before. How can we draw a support line like the one in your chart? You go to drawing tools and draw the support line. Dubai be taxing? No, it's not necessarily works like that because you can open separate businesses and it's only for certain zones. Not everyone is susceptible to 9% tax. It's only 9%. Is it true there's surveillance camera everywhere? Yeah, most popular areas have surveillance cameras. You still looking for buys? Yes. Planning to visit next. I'll bring water from Philippines so you can compare it to Dubai water. That's all good. 6 hours till NY session. Man's already hyped for NY session. Let's first trade London. Man, he's ready for London. He's ready for NY. Yeah, we're in London, but screw London. I'm ready for NY. "14 hours to Sydney." Exactly. He's sitting here waiting, counting every minute. All right. 5 hours, 59 minutes till New York. I'm ready. Pressing buy here or sell. Let's get it. Just 10 days to NFP. Yeah. 10 days to NFP. Let's get it. 9 days, 12 hours, and 10 seconds. Let's go. Where do you live in UAE? It's kind of private information. But, how would I say? I live in, I guess, in the Jumeirah side. That is fair. The stream is good and your content is really good. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Thank you. Gold previous 1 hour bearish, previous 30 minute always bearish. What's your area of rejection? My view stays the same. Right? It's ranging. It's ranging. I don't have any plan right now. Is it legal to trade in Dubai? Yes, it is. Isn't trading haram? Then use an Islamic account if you feel that those swaps are haram. Did you watch the UAE UFC event? No, I did not have time. But looked good. I think it was a no winner was announced, which is kind of boring result, but GJ is just for London, gold is best for NY. Yes, sir. You know the drill. Which broker do you use? No, not CMS Prime. Use IC. Yes, Hazmat. Fuller trust leak. This thing continues dumping, might get sells below the range. Please check my setup in Discord group. Where? Not sure I see it. Think you're confusing the UFC with Logan Paul fight, which was a no result? Oh, okay, oops. No, there was a fight between, it was not the Hazmat, it wasn't him. No, not the Walker fight, not the Walker. Wait, yes, the Walker, I think. Not the Logan Paul, though. No, it wasn't the Walker, it was, I'll tell you. Cash account or margin? What do you mean, cash account or margin? The one the doc stopped? Yeah, the one the doc stopped. Yeah, that's the one. The one the doc stopped, yeah. Yeah, him. And then it was Walker? Yeah, then that's it. Yeah, it was the Walker fight. The doc stopped it, and Dana White had to even come in the stadium because they're getting all heated. Is 2 pip spread high on GJ? Yes, it is. The doc asked Walker where he was, and he responded in the desert. And he asked what round he was in, and he had no clue apparently. These Chechenian fighters are different, man. You know, it's like the sport of their country, you know. So they just breed. These guys, keep them off the street and put them in the cage, you know. So borrow from, or just use the cash you have. No, I don't borrow money from broker. We always trade on leverage. You know, leverage is given to us. That's why we need a broker. Otherwise, we would just go and buy and sell. So yeah. No trade for London, I guess. Yeah, if it keeps ranging, then there's nothing, you know, it's not really interesting. Breaks out this range, then it's interesting. We're at resistance? Yes, we are at resistance. But I'd rather sell below the range. I don't want to play in this range because of the inconsistency in here. It's the first time we've seen volume come in. How do you know which ranges you can and cannot trade and you need a breakout from? Well, is it a tradable range? Is this big enough? This is the first time we saw volume. We don't know if it's just going to continue ranging or not. From here to here is only 8 pips. 8 pips is not big enough. You measure, right? You measure pip wise. You know, you need at least like a 25, 30 pip range. Damn, Drone Vids is bored. What kind of music do you listen to? Depends on my mood. Mainly rap I like, you know. Depends on my mood though. I don't mind anything. Why still trade yen pair when bank is interfering? Yeah, it's a risk I take, but it's my pair, right? It's my pair, it's the one I trade, and even if it means I don't take any trades, then that's okay. You know? Damn late to the stream? It's okay, don't worry about it. Nothing happened. Do you listen to funk? Not really, no. I don't really vibe with that. Are you Arabian? No, I'm not. I used the trap trading. Good, man. Well done. Congrats. Number 1. Pop Smoke fan? Yeah, he was my favorite when he was around. Call it? Yeah, I'll call it soon, man. 1 minute. 1 minute to this candle close. Most likely I'll call it. You sound like a girl in an abusive relationship when you speak about GJ. It's a love-hate relationship, man. Do you drink alcohol? No, I don't drink alcohol. There's no point of alcohol in my life. Does not help me. Does not add any value to me. Do I agree with other people drinking alcohol? If you're drinking alcohol to get drunk, probably wasting your time. If you're someone who's a little bit more mature and does it as a sociable thing, or you've grown up with it in your culture, then I can understand it. But with my fitness goals, it does not even come into consideration. That's why. Does my strategy work on Bitcoin? Yeah, it does. Even outside London hour range? Yes, it's fine, but just remember, still needs to be in our trading time. Trading time will last till around 12:30 Dubai time, 1 o'clock max. Maybe JPY intervention when we are in sells and slips our TP, then close manually. Madness comment of someone who went full margin last trade and blew it. Alright, 15-minute candle closed here. It's not doing much, rejecting the bottom, still in the middle of the range here. Gonna call it a session, guys. We know the plan. Gonna simply set an alert above here and set an alert below here, and we wait. We wait till one of those happens, otherwise we've gone sideways. Literally, for the last 2 hours I've been on stream, when we showed up, if you rewind stream and watch when we started the beginning of the stream, price was here. We have moved nothing. We went up, we came down, and now we're back to exactly where we started. So until something changes, there's nothing I can do. So I just have to sit and be patient and wait for my setup. And if I was not on stream, all I would do is just put a support, and I'll put 2 alert lines, and then that's how it is, right? So yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. So yeah, very, very easy. And we'll pick it up from there. We just have to be patient. It's a Monday, nothing too bad here, and we'll pick it up from there. So yeah, appreciate everyone showing up as always. Take care to all, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Let me see the plans. If you guys end up taking trades, let's see it. Let's see the trades you take, and I'll let you know if I do get into anything. And appreciate the discussion. Great discussion today. And we'll pick it up on next stream. So I appreciate everyone showing up. Take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.